Meliodas is going to be very good in PvP. So if we look at his core effect, now reminder, this is a development build, so everything I show you may change, but it's a good indication. Now, for those of you who are familiar with Meliodas, his main ability is called full counter. So he's going to be able to counter whatever someone throws at him. And that's actually what the name of his core effect is going to be. And this one has two purposes. One is a PvP exclusive. So the first is, Meliodas is going to be able to apply darkness damage on people. And that darkness damage is going to last about 6 to 7 seconds. And as long as that darkness damage is applied on the opponent, every active skill that Meliodas lands is going to do an additional set of damage. So right now here you can see it says 35% extra damage if you land an active skill on someone who's afflicted with darkness. But what's even cooler is his PvP exclusive that embodies what full counter really means. And that says that if he is hit with a blast active skill, he's going to have a 20% chance to reflect 15% of that damage. So if anyone's launching blast skills at Meliodas, be prepared. You're going to get some of that damage right back at you. So his skills here, his first skill is called Glitter Shoot. This one's going to stun the enemy. It's also going to increase Meliodas' attack for 7 seconds. Now, Knee Crush here is very good skill. This is the one that's going to apply that darkness damage. It's also going to have a chance in PvP to strip the enemy of their super or hyper armor. So with Knee Crush, you're going to be able to apply that damage, and you're going to apply the blackout on them for 6 seconds. So that's the 6-second darkness application. You're also going to strip them of their armor. You have a 40% chance to do that. And then lastly, his virtual body double skill is going to apply hyper armor on him after he triggers it. So he's got quite an interesting skill set here. If you want to see what these skills look like, first off, virtual body doubles here. Good gap closer. That's going to apply super armor on him. Glitter Shoot here is the stun. And then Knee Crush is going to have a 40% chance of PvP to take off that armor. And then it also, you can see Knee Crush applies that darkness damage for 6 seconds. Now his finisher skill, Enchant Hellblaze, also applies darkness damage, as you can see. So he's got 2 ways of applying the darkness damage. And once that darkness damage is on them, you can use your other skills to apply bonus damage. Very good. This is why he beat me so badly when I fought 7 Deadly Sins. So there's also one other version of Meliodas. This is the one you're going to unlock day 1. He is better for PvE. He's got similar skills, but instead of the Knee Crush, he has a spinning slash skill that's going to gain him super armor and inflict 30% attack as bleed damage. He also has a different core effect, and that one is called Lost Vein, and that's going to gain him 20% power when combo count is 10 or above. So he's really great for PvE. As you know, you're going to be hitting lots of enemies, increasing that combo, and then you're going to be able to do extra power. You're going to gain extra power when you raise that combo count. So very good for PvE version of Meliodas. You can see his leadership skill here is to increase green element fighters, and the other version of Meliodas, his leadership skills, to increase the 7 Deadly Sin fighter attack by 55%. So great leader, no matter who you have on the team from the 7 Deadly Sins here. While the other Meliodas can match better with other characters who don't necessarily have to be in 7 Deadly Sins, as long as they're a green element. All right, so that is the one and only Meliodas. You're going to want to get both versions of him. You're going to want to especially get this PvP version so you can, become number 1. There we have it. Now, the next character I want to show you is Meliodas' waifu, as you know. Her name is Elizabeth. She is a goddess, and we're going to check out her trailer. Let's see that one. Here comes a new challenger!
こういうことをするのは初めてなので、行ってきます。
everyone. So here we have Dancer Elizabeth. This is the version of Elizabeth that's going to be pretty good for PvP, although she's going to have a tough time against Meliodas. And I'm going to show you why. Her core effect here is called Together with Hawk. And she's going to have a 50% chance to reset her blast active skill cooldown upon landing her skill called Pork Shoulder Bomber. Now what this means, let me show you her skills. She actually has 3 skills. 2 are blast active skills. So essentially, she's going to use these 2 blast active skills to fight from afar. And then she can run up to the opponent and use Pork Shoulder Bomber to gain super armor and reset the cooldown of those blast active skills. So she's going to be able to spam a lot of blast skills as long as she can land her Pork Shoulder Bomber on you. However, as you saw, Meliodas can reflect blast skill damage, so that's going to be no good for her. However, here we go. If she lands this skill, she's going to remove buffs from the target's active skills. So she'll actually be able to cancel out the ability for him to gain super armor or any other buffs. So that's interesting. And in PvE, oh wait, that's a different skill. Alright, so here we have it. Super Leftover's Breath, which is a blast skill, is going to deal venom damage. And Super Roast Illusion is going to have a chance to ignore the target's guard. So there we have it. Let's check out how she works here. So, there's those 2 blast skills. First one, Hawk will hit you from afar. Next one, applies some poison damage, also a blast skill. Now, then if you then hit them, this skill here is going to reset those blast skills, so you're going to be able to spam. So be wary of Meliodas. And then of course, you've seen Roast Pork Big Pinch counter when I was playing in Team Relay, so let's check out Super Salami Dash. There we go, she's going to get on top of Hawk. It's pretty awesome. So that is Dancer Elizabeth. Got a really interesting combo about using blast skills and resetting the cooldown. Will be helpful for PvP. Here's the other version of Elizabeth, just called Elizabeth. She's gonna be better for PvE. If we look at her core effect, it's called Cycle of Life and Death. It's gonna gain Elizabeth's super armor for 2 seconds and 30% power when her HP is 40% or less. So she's gonna be good at coming back. There we go. Someone did say, oh, actually never mind. All right. Let's check out those skills. So we still have Super Roast Illusion and Pork Shoulder Bomber, but she also, this version gets a skill called Chorizo Strike. And that's gonna decrease damage received by 70 seconds, and it's gonna increase power charge rate. Super awesome. And that's Elizabeth. 2 versions there. First version, leadership skill increases balance type fighters, so she's gonna be great if you put her on a balanced team as leader. And second version is gonna increase all fighter attack by 30%, so that's pretty good. She's gonna be, a great leader no matter who you put on the team.
早安。
That's Elizabeth, everyone.
要看回放啊，有送钻的有送序号，但是他这一次比较特别，因为原本表定是8点，结果他7点就提早直播了，所以我7点半才加入，所以前面的序号没有去录到。所以等后面的话，我再看一下回放，然后再公布啦。所以这一次提早1个小时，7点就直播了。
welcome back. Yes, this is Deanne. She is known as the Serpent Sin of Envy. As you know, she has a very big crush on Meliodas, but King has actually been in love with her for hundreds of years. Got some interesting dynamics there amongst the group. Deanne's been shrunk down from her giant form, but retains her ability to manipulate the earth. As you can see here, her core effect is called Creation, and that's going to deal additional damage to the target when they're stunned. And as you can see, she has a stun skill. Alright. First off, this skill gains super armor. It's called Heavy Metal. Fillet and Roast is going to stun the enemy. That's that stun skill. It's also going to decrease the target's defense. And then Sand Whirl here is going to increase attack and disable the roll. So got some interesting utility here. Let's go see what those look like. Heavy Metal, pretty good punch combo. Knocks down the opponent. Fillet and Roast, she's going to use some of that earth to send an earth golem after the enemy. And Sand Whirl, going to punch down, create a shockwave there. Let's see, we've seen Creation, so Hammer Rush here is going to use that big hammer to do some massive damage. And you got Deanne, everyone. Her leadership skill is going to increase defense type fighters' attack and defense. So she's going to be a great leader for your defense team. I'm a fan of the character. She beat me up too, though. No hard feelings. That's Deanne, everyone. We're currently sitting at about 1970 views. Next unlock happens at 2,000. So come on, we only need 29 more people to unlock that. Tell everyone, come on. We need more people. We still got some more characters to go over. And we want to get you all some more rubies before we wrap up here. This is the 7 Deadly Sins in the King of Fighters All Star, everyone. And I am Fallen King Travis here. Alright, so now, next up in the lineup is the one and only Borson of Gluttony, Merlin. Let's check out that character guide.
Here comes a new challenger!
本題に入ろう。そこをどけ、そこをどけ。ランダムボール、ランダムボール。エクスターミネイトレイ。では、さらばだ。
Welcome back, everyone. We're at 2,100 viewers now. You did it. You got more people to come. You've unlocked 400 more rubies. Let's get to 2,500 now. We're going to unlock more rubies then. And if we get to 3,000, you all get 1,000 more. So come on, we're just about there. Let's just keep telling everyone to join. We have Merlin. She's the Borson of Gluttony. As you know, she is the greatest mage in Britannia. Before joining the 7 Deadly Sins, she served King Arthur, who was the new king of Camelot. And she joined up. She's got magical abilities. She's pretty powerful. Let's see what that core effect does. It's called Infinity. So it's going to deal additional burn, chill, or darkness damage upon landing a basic attack. So if... Okay. There you go. Basic attacks. Going to work really well for her. She has a variety of ways to deal darkness or chill damage, including her basic. Her Elemental Chase skill is going to have a 30% chance to reset the cooldown on her Icicle Castle skill. And it also has a PvP exclusive that's going to make it so the target cannot activate buffs from active skills for 3 seconds. Her Icicle Castle skill is going to gain her super armor. It's going to apply spell. Deal children for 6. And then here, you can have a 100 card. Increase 70 seconds. So that's pretty good. It's not a hyper or super armor. It can't be removed by Meliodas, but it's still going to decrease her damage. And we're now at 2150 viewers, everyone. The number is growing. Let's get that up there. Next goal is for 2500. We got Merlin here. She's going to be able to burst damage. Lots of burst damage. Let's see what these look like. All right, Elemental Chase here. That's going to reset the cooldown on Icicle Castle. So let's say you probably did Icicle Castle first. That's going to apply the chill damage. Reset the cooldown with Chase. And then with Random Ball, you can apply one random type of damage. As you can see, I just applied.
人物比较多，它会分2次啊。
Maybe not so much. That looked like the same one 2 in a row. So let's see. Well, it's not so random for me right now, but you saw what it said. And then let's see, Exterminate Ray. Just blast damage there. I'm a fan of Merlin. She's got quite the skill set. And there you have it. We got 2 more characters to show off. I want to see more people come to check that out. We're showing off the final 2 characters of the 7 Deadly Sins collaboration. You all want these characters, especially if you're a fan of the anime. And I want to give you all more codes, so tell everyone to come join. So, next up, everyone, is King. So let's check out his character guide.
Here comes a new challenger.
おいらから逃げられると思ってる？覚悟しろ。ガーディアン、ガーディアン。連合作戦第5形態。冷蔵シャスティフォル第4形態。
Welcome back, everyone. Here is King. As you can know, he is the Grizzly Sin of Soth. He's also the King of the Fairies. And his real name is Harlequin. His core effect here is going to be Disaster. And that's going to have a 50% chance to deal Starlight damage, equal to 2.2 times a target's remaining Starlight damage. That additional Starlight damage. Starlight effect increases. There we go. The next skill here, third form, is going to petrify the enemy and have a chance to reset cooldowns. And second form here is going to gain King's super armor and deal Starlight damage. So let's go see just how that looks. First up, he uses his Spirit Spear. Nice little range skill. Second form here, you're going to be able to use your giant bear pillow, knock down the enemy, and then lastly, you can fossilize. Let's check out his finisher skill, fifth form, increase. It's going to have hundreds of spears come at him. Quite scary. And then lastly, my favorite, fourth form, Sunflower. We get the giant Sunflower laser beam of destruction. I took one of these straight to the face. I can tell you it does not feel good. It's partially why I have a black eye now. And that's King. He's one of my favorites. As you can tell, I'm also a king, so we have that in common. I do want to mention, everyone, these codes we're giving away expire at 1 a.m. on March 31st, so be sure to use them before that time. We've given away 2 so far. We're going to give away more very soon. But we can give away even more if you tell your friends to join and raise that number up. It's 2,500. We're at about 2,200 right now. So we're getting close. We got one more character to show off. He's one of the coolest, edgiest 7 Deadly Sins members. His name is Bond. Let's check out his character video.
Here comes a new challenger.
Bang.
祭りはこうでなくっちゃな。
Welcome back, everyone.
这次连线品质不是很好哎。
His leader skill is going to increase attack type fighters attack by 45%. He's got a core effect called Snatch, and that has a PvP exclusive, and that's going to increase attack by 35% for 5 seconds, and remove the target's attack, increase effect upon landing an active skill. His skills here, as you can see, are Vanishing Kill, Brutal Assault, and Straight Shot. Vanishing Kill is going to increase target damage received, and it's going to ignore guard. Brutal Assault here is going to gain super armor and decrease damage received, and Straight Shot is going to have a chance to reset cooldowns and inflict bleed damage. So let's go check those out. We're at about 2,200 views, everyone, so we're inching closer to the 2,500 viewer goal. I'm going to be giving away those codes very soon. But let's see these skills by Bond. First up is Vanishing Kill. He's going to do a nice little whip attack. Brutal Assault. Multiple punches followed by a knockdown. And lastly, Straight Shot. Also, flurry of punches. Let's also check out Physical Hunt here. Pretty cool. And lastly, Fox Hunt. Very cool. That's where he saps the power there and he destroys it. Super cool. These are the 7 Deadly Sins, everyone. They're entering the world of the King of Fighters All Star. You can get them all now, very soon, in this next update, which comes out very soon. You're going to be able to unlock all these characters. And let's see. For those of you asking, the summon box has 2 phases. The first one includes Tavern Master Meliodas, Dancer Elizabeth, King, and Deanne. And the second phase includes
跟七骑士一样吧，
Elizabeth,
不然就是要跟银魂一样，
Meliodas, Merlin, and Bond.
不然就要跟银魂一样啊，银魂是没有分卡池啊，一次
Last thing
开抽啊
I。want to mention,
但不知道这一次是分卡池还是没有分，
Carnival going on.
但是原则上应该
As
是
many
有
of you
分
know,
啊，因
it's
为
going
七
to
骑
be
士也有
lasting
分啊，
till
6 只
tomorrow,
就
so
分
be
了。
sure to check it out before it
这种
expires.
自入性行销好像会分
Don't
2
want to miss
次。
out. And that, everyone, is the 7 Deadly Sins in the King of Fighters All Star. Very exciting. Comes out very soon. And now it's time for coupon codes. Alright, let's go to host cam. Okay, so before I give out these codes,
送宝石时间
I
到
want
了
to
吗？
mention something.
哦，我要
It's a bit of
要
news
提
for
早
you
1个
all.
小时直播了。
I've been doing a lot of thinking. I
现在
got
买
beat
早
up
餐。
very badly. I thought I was ready for anything, and the 7 Deadly Sins came in. They showed me I'm not ready. And you know, I still want to regain my heavenly status. And the only way I'm going to do that is if I win the next King of Fighters tournament. So it's a hard decision, but I've decided I need to take this seriously. And I'm going to be going off to a very special training camp to learn to be the ultimate fighter so that I can win the King of Fighters tournament and regain my heavenly status. As many of you know, I used to be heavenly and I accidentally drank demon blood, and I've been wanting to go back to that. So unfortunately, my training does not leave room for me to train and host this show every month. So starting next month, my training begins, and there will be another host stepping in to live stream monthly with you all while I work on becoming the next King of Fighters. So I'm very confident this new host is going to keep you all very happy and continue to bring you all Ruby codes. I've had a very great time live streaming with you all for over a year. We've had our ups and downs. I've given away lots of rubies, and now it's time for me to win the King of Fighters. Taking training seriously, and I'll still be around. I hope we can share progress of how my training's going with this new host. But I've had a great time with you all, and this is going to be my last time I give away codes, and I want to give you all these codes. So, we reached about 2,200 viewers, but might as well be 3,000. You guys are awesome. I've had a great time with you. So here we go. We're going to give away 2,200 more rubies right now. You're going to get 3,000 total. First one, 100 rubies. This one's called Boar Hat Rubies. As you know, the 7 License Tavern is called the Boar Hat, so here we go. Next up, 200 rubies. It's going to be Fight Festival. Fight Festival, everyone. Enter that one. 200 more rubies. Next up.
这一次没有看那个观看人数啊。
Ruby Demon Blood.
没有看观看人数就给了。
Ruby Demon Blood. You got 300 more. Next up, 400 more rubies. I just love giving you all rubies. Next one is Kingdom's Riches. Kingdom's Riches. There we go. You got 400 more. Next up, 200 more rubies. This one's gonna be Gift from Tavern. Gift from Tavern. And lastly, the cherry on top, the 1,000 rubies! This is 7 DS collab. Would you look at that, everyone? You have 2,200 rupees right here. You also have an additional 800 from the giveaways I did earlier, and you have now received 3,000 rupees as my parting gift before I go off to training camp. Alrighty. It's been a pleasure, everyone. I'll still be around. Just gotta take this training seriously. Next time you see me, I may be holy again. I'll have my heavenly status restored. I could be heavenly Travis once again. You've seen me through it all, and you all are the best. Continue showing up to these live streams. We have more we're gonna be releasing over the next several months, and I'll be there in spirit. You all are the best. Let's see. Shout out to Lady Zero on Twitch, YU on Twitch, Alicia on Twitch, Sock Monkey on Twitch, Vince on Facebook, and shout out to Van X, one of our best supporters. You guys and gals have all been amazing. Wish me luck in my next chapter of training. And enjoy your rubies. And enjoy the 7 Daily Sins Collab. You all are awesome. It's been an honor. Take care. I'm Fallen King Travis, everyone. Enjoy your rubies. And I'm signing off.
See you next time. 来看到之前的回放。
The greatest mage in Britannia. Dive deep into the characters.
哎，拉不回去。
2,500 now. We're gonna unlock more rupees then, and if we get to 3,000, you all get. The king of the fairies.
拉不回去哎。
And his real name is Harlequin. His core effect here is going to be Disaster, and that's going to have a 50% chance to deal starlight damage, equal to 2. And those silly games like the Ryu one where you have to tap to punch statues.
我怎么拉不回去啊？没办法看之前的。
Let's check out those skills. Darkness or chill damage, including her basic. Her elemental chase skill is going to have a 30% chance to reset the cooldown on her icicle castle skill.
Alright, 好吧，就这样吧。好的，那谢谢大家收看美国直播 KOF 美版直播。那李白在早上7点半的时候同步播出，但是他7点的时候就已经直播了，所以有半小时的资料没办法看到。刚刚再试着拉回去看一下可不可以放回放，但是好像都失败了，不知道是不是系统问题，可以回放或不回放，都不能回放。那我们就看一下最后的6个，它一开始的时候有一个序号啊，那后面有6个序号，不知道是不是7个序号。那我们再看一下它下面的留言啊。好的，那这边是李白吴氪金频道，那跟大家说再见了啊。那我们下次直播见哦，啊，应该是今天晚上抽卡见，好不好？那我们就是更新后晚上就来抽我们的7大罪。好，谢谢大家，大家拜拜。